and welcome to another gaming video, and in today's video I want to discuss the D-pad versus the circle pad. Now the D-pad has been used through all of the different Game Boys, and when Nintendo brought out the original DS it came with a D-pad as well. It's a little sort of cross directional pad, and they also used it in the DS Lite and the DSi. However, when they moved to the 3DS they included a circle pad, which is this, well, circle stick that moves around, and it's fantastic to use. It's a little more fluid, it just seems a bit more natural. You can point it in any direction and it's a great control. Now I use my 3DS and my new 2DS to play regular DS games, and some of the games I actually find myself using the D-pad on a 3DS instead of the circle pad. One of my favourite games is New Super Mario Bros, and I've played it on an original DS, I've played it on DS Lite and a DSi and a DSi XL using the D-pad. When I moved to my 3DS, I found myself still using the D-pad. It just didn't feel right playing Super Mario Bros with a circle pad. Not that I've got any allegiance to the D-pad at all, the circle pad just didn't seem to fit that particular game, and there's quite a few games that, even though I have a circle pad on my 3DS or my new 2DS XL, some games I like to use the D-pad for, and I found it a bit odd. I mean, the 3DS, with its 3DS line of games, really did make use of the circle pad. I think those games are tailored more to using the circle pad than the D-pad. In some cases, you can't interchange them, so the circle pad and the D-pad do different things for some 3DS games, so you don't really have a choice of which one to use. But when you're playing DS games, you can use either, and I quite often find myself using the D-pad on a 3DS to play DS games. I'm not saying all games. There are some games like GTA Chinatown Wars, it's a DS game, but using the circle pad on that is fantastic. It's so much nicer to play than using a D-pad on a DS Lite or even the D-pad on my 3DS. So two fantastic control systems there. I mean, the D-pad has been around for a very, very long time, and the circle pad is relatively new. It's sort of new to the 3DS. But for me, some games need to be played with the D-pad and some games need to be played with the circle pad, and there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason behind it. Some DS games play better on a 3DS with a D-pad, and some play better with a circle pad. Let me know what your preferred method is. Do you like to play DS games with a circle pad? Did you find that it's far better than using a D-pad, or are there still some games that you like to play with a D-pad even though you've got a circle pad sitting there? Link, like, subscribe, enjoy.